Welcome to PrepJoy Current Affairs. Subscribe to our channel and also visit www.prepjoy.com to learn current affairs. Topic for today's video is 26th November Current Affairs English Notes. DC Singhania awarded Time Magazine India Lifetime Achievement Award. Time Magazine India organized Time Magazine Excellence Iconic Awards 2021 in November 2021. DC Singhania, an eminent lawyer and founder of Singhania and Company, was felicitated by Lifetime Achievement Award 2021. The event also hosted the book launch of the third edition of Mass Communication, Principles and Concepts authored by Seema Hassan. International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women, 25 November. International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women is observed on the 25th of November every year. A campaign called Unite to End Violence Against Women campaign is held every year from November 25 to December 10. It is an initiative of 16 days of activism. The theme for 2021 is Orange the World, End Violence Against Women Now. Olaf Scholz set to become new German Chancellor. Olaf Scholz will be Germany's next Chancellor, replacing Angela Merkel, who has led Germany for 16 years. He is currently serving as the finance minister. Social Democrats have signed a deal with Greens and Free Democrats. The deal will install the first three-way federal coalition government in Germany since the 1950s and end 16 years of Merkel-led conservative government. India's first device for production of ultrapure hydrogen developed. Scientists at IIT BHU, Varanasi have developed a first-of-its-kind device in India for the on-site production of ultrapure hydrogen. The device is 100% indigenous. It is based on membrane technology for the on-site production of ultrapure hydrogen from methanol. The device is easy to use and covers a minimum space of 2 square meter area. Collins Dictionary makes NFT its word of the year. Non-fungible tokens, NFTs, has become Collins Dictionary's word of the year. The word has seen a meteoric rise in use over 2020 to 2021. NFT is defined as a unique digital certificate, registered in a blockchain, that is used to record ownership of an asset such as an artwork or a collectible, by the Collins Dictionary. Prime Minister Modi lays foundation stone of Noida International Airport on November 25. Prime Minister Narendra Modi laid the foundation stone of the Noida International Airport, NIA, in Zevar, Gautam Buddha Nagar, Uttar Pradesh on the 25th of November 2021. The airport is spread over more than 1,300 hectares of land and is slated to be India's largest. With this, Uttar Pradesh will become the only state in India to have 5 international airports. Indian Navy commissions submarine INS Vela in Mumbai. The Indian Navy on the 25th of November 2021 commissioned a Skorpnik-class submarine, INS Vela, at the Naval Dockyard in Mumbai. INS Vela is the 4th Skorpnik-class submarine to be commissioned under Project 75. It has been built by Mazagon Dock Shipbuilders Limited in collaboration with MS Naval Group of France. Cabinet extends Prime Minister Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana scheme till March 2022. The Union Cabinet has approved the extension of Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana, PMGAY, for another 4 months, DEC 2021 March 2022. The food grain under Phase 5 would entail an estimated food subsidy of 53,344.52 crore. Phase 5 will begin from the 1st of December 2021. The scheme was announced in March 2020. Gautam Adani dethrones Mukesh Ambani to become Asia's richest man. Billionaire Gautam Adani on Wednesday surpassed Mukesh Ambani and has become India's and Asia's richest person. Adani added $55 billion to his wealth in 2021 compared to $14.3 billion added by Mukesh Ambani. Mukesh Ambani, with a net worth of $91 billion, was ranked as Asia's richest according to Bloomberg's Billionaires Index. Sweden's first female PM resigns hours after appointment. Magdalena Andersson was announced as leader on Wednesday but resigned after her coalition partner quit the government and her budget failed to pass. Instead, Parliament voted for a budget drawn up by the opposition which includes the anti-immigrant far right. Before MPs backed Magdalena Andersson, Sweden was the only Nordic state ever to have a woman as PM. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any suggestion for us, feel free to leave comments. If you liked the video and want to see more of it, hit the thumbs up and don't forget to click on subscribe button to get more updates of the future videos.